What do you guys want? The sound. No, listen up. We're waiting for your anthem. So you can put for you the sound. Joseph, Joseph, Joseph. Yeah, okay. You guys calm down. They're playing for you the sound, and I'm also going to go silent so that you can have your time. You guys, so here's the deal. Yeah, the sound is having a problem. But if you know your anthem, let's give it up for Congo and contribute and sing together. Unless you don't love your country. No, the sound is having a problem. So I think the best thing to do is sing the anthem for the love of Congo, your country. Right? Hey, your man at the back, I think you should lead us. He's over complaining. But you can come and lead us. You want to? No, no, that's it. So it's limits play. It's for the sound of the music. I don't know whether the sound is working, but it's not very. Uzbekistan and their first ever World Cup win. And will one of them make the last 32? Team news and kickoff is coming up next.
And I'll say what's important to you is important to us.
Dad, I'm telling you, this goal just came out of nowhere.
And right now, what's important to Blake is not getting in trouble with his dad. The good news is if you have accident forgiveness from Allstate, your auto rate won't go up just because of an accident, even if it is your fault. Sorry, squirrel's fault. Because we all deserve a second chance. Right, Dad? If it's important to you, it's important to us. You're in good hands with Allstate.
What would you like the power to do? Your passion for this game opens opportunities. For them, for our local businesses, nothing emerge.
Goodness.
For the community. Because when local businesses thrive, the community also thrives. Bank of America champions everyone who dares to ask, what would you like the power to do?
World Cup 2026 on Fox is presented by Lay's.
So much at stake here for DR Congo.
as they try to get their first ever World Cup win, and that would be enough to take them through to the last 32. Our referee today is Felix Weyer of Germany, who was in the middle for USA's 2-0 win over Australia. The view is that he's known for being fairly card-happy, especially with dissent or persistent fouling, and he is backed up by his compatriot Bastien Dankert in the replays room. Let's take a look at the team news for you then. We'll start with DR Congo, and 3 changes for them, Kobe.
Yeah, a few changes in here for this Congo side, but one of the biggest things is the formation. They're going from 5 in the back to 4 in the back, so they're going to push in the midfield. Kapuati, the defender, is out, and they brought in Sepenga. He's going to be on there, one of the wings, and Buku is going to be on the other wing, so they'll be trying to obviously get into the attack more to try to score that goal. He's probably going through. Number 20 up top, Risa, he scored the goal. The lone goal for this DR Congo side.
It's been a tough campaign for Uzbekistan so far, and Fabio Cannavaro rang the changes, 4 alterations for them.
A lot of changes for this Uzbekistan side, and they will be tested in the back. But you look at most of these changes are coming on their right flank, so probably not to the right side of this field. As you see, actually, Hamdanov is coming in, most of the boys coming in, and Alexanov is coming in on that right flank. So we're going to see how they do if they try to build on the right from what we've seen before.
So before kickoff, we will have a moment of silence in memory of the victims of the earthquakes in Venezuela.
We ask you to please rise if you're able and join us as we observe a moment of silence for the victims of the earthquakes in Venezuela.
It's observed by everyone in attendance here in Atlanta. We've seen plenty of magic moments at this World Cup already. Is there one more in store here on the final day of group stage action? DR Congo and Uzbekistan both going for a first ever World Cup win, and that momentous achievement could also mean knockout round qualification for the Leopards. The White Wolves, meanwhile, would need a huge win to have a chance of taking their place in the knockout stages. It will be the White Wolves of Uzbekistan in the white to get this game up and running in Atlanta. It'll definitely be the last dance for one of these two teams. But DR Congo know a victory would ensure their place in the last 32, even if Uzbekistan were able to earn their first ever victory in the World Cup. It might not be enough for them, the judge. But the flag is up. So more Adolf as his celebrations cut short. Wow. Almost an absolute flyer for Uzbekistan.
Warning shot across the bow for DR Congo. And look at this play. And you can see definitely as that shot comes in, Samorodov is in an offside position. But tell me, this Uzbekistan side is not going to sit back and take it. They're going to look to get something out of this World Cup. And that's their first victory in the World Cup. That's what they want. They sent a message within the first minute of the game to DR Congo that they need to wake up.
Both the head coaches, Fabio Cannavaro of Uzbekistan, the former Ballon d'Or winner, and his opposite number, Sebastian de Sabre, were making it clear that, yes, they were quite conservative in their first 2 matches against Colombia and Portugal, that this was the game that they were both really targeting as winnable. one that they will be more adventurous and expansive in, and perhaps an early indication of that from Uzbekistan. There is Sebastian Sabra, who, as I say, was making it clear that, yes, they've been defensively minded up until now, but this is the one where they'll be on the front foot.
Well, when you look at it, you're looking at Sabra as coach and Cannavaro as coach. Before this World Cup start, and they're looking at their group.
Here goes Johan Wisser. Wisser went for glory and was a long way off finding it.
We're talking about the coaches when they're looking for their group. This was the winnable game. This was the matchup where both teams thought that they could get 3 points and that possibility of going through to the next round. Now, in the previous matches, Uzbekistan didn't get the job done. DR Congo did it, picking up that 1 point. So they do have the chance to pick up the win, get 4 points, and go through.
Former defender, I'm sure Fabio Cannavaro wouldn't have been happy with the space afforded to Johan Wisser there, and also the defending generally from Uzbekistan against Portugal when they were crunched by 5-0. Gave Colombia a bit of a run for their money on match day 1 in their 3-1 loss in that game and got themselves on the score sheet, courtesy of their go-to man in front of goal, Fazulayev. There's Johan Wisser to get the only goal so far these finals for DR Congo. Their first ever well-kept goal. Chase on for Bakambu here. This, as we expected it to be, a traditional-looking 4-4-2 setup from DR Congo. Space on his near side for Masuaku, but it's going to reach him because Felix has spotted something untoward.
So yeah, just the hand reaches back, catches Nasrullayev just in the face, maybe a little scrape across the eye. You know, the refs have been told, all the time, any contact to that face, foul is called.
Wisser. Masuaku. Not a few current and former Premier League players in this DR Congo side. You would have been the prime. One of them, Aaron Wan-Bissaka, there has been pulled out of position. Would it be costly? Uzbekistan, but numbers in the middle. And again, it was Shomurodov who was in there. Couldn't get the ball in the net this time around. I think he would have been onside this time around.
He looked in an onside position, surrounded by 2 players, bracketed by them both. But at this point, he's going for the sacrifice. He's going to ground. He's trying to get on the end of many crosses in here. He's staying up high as possible. And you can see now the pressure coming from this Uzbekistan side.